Hello, I'm Lisa Vanderlaan, and this is my informative speech. The Olympics, a time of amazing athletic achievement from all around the world and the most watched athletic event in the world. We've all watched it, or at least heard of it, and this has made us develop a favorite event. And because I show horses, my favorite event has become the equestrian 3-day eventing. This event, often called eventing for short, is spread over 3 days with 3 different disciplines, making it often called the equestrian triathlon. Today, I'm going to tell you about the 3 different disciplines: dressage, endurance or cross country, and show jumping. 3-day eventing always kicks off with the dressage test. Originally, the dressage test was meant to show off the horse's ability to perform intricate movements. Today, the test is performed in an arena and is made up of a series of complex movements that show precision, smoothness, suppleness, and obedience. The horse appears to do everything of their own accord, but in reality, the rider is giving near invisible signals. This discipline shows the perfect level of communication between horse and rider. While this event may seem out of place with the other two, dressage is very important. Dressage helps build muscular suppleness and strength, both of which are 2 needed things later on in the competition. Along with being very strong, the 3-day eventing horse must have lots of endurance for the next round of the competition. The second day of eventing is the endurance test, more commonly known as cross country. This is a multi-terrain course 3 to 4 miles long with 24 to 36 fixed obstacles that must be finished in a certain time limit. This event tests the horse's speed, jumping ability, and endurance, along with horse and rider's boldness and ability to think under pressure. This phase is ridden at a gallop, but the rider must be able to quickly adjust the pace for different obstacles and to preserve stamina. This event also holds the most appeal for spectators. According to Alexander Knowles Eventing, this is the only high-risk sport in the Olympics and other world-level competitions where men and women compete as equals. This event takes a lot out of horse and rider, but their journey is not yet over because now it's time to learn about the show jumping portion. The final day is show jumping. Show jumping takes place in an arena with 11 to 16 brightly colored jumps up to 6 feet high or wide that can easily be knocked down for penalties. This phase tests the horse's stamina and recovery after the severe endurance test. According to the FEI, the international governing body of equestrian sports, the show jumping portion shows off that even just 1 day after a severe test of endurance, the horses have retained their suppleness, obedience, and endurance. Courses tend to be very narrow and are designed that horse and rider must be able to negotiate a variety of jumps with varying heights, widths, and difficulties. Horses must be very balanced for tight turns and must have explosive power to leap over huge fences with very little distance in between. This is my personal favorite event because it is the last discipline and therefore can have a drastic effect on the end results. At the end of the 3 days, the horse and rider with the least amount of penalties is declared the winner. Eventing is a very taxing sport, but is sadly mocked by many non-equestrian people. But I hope in the future you will be able to enjoy it and maybe even marvel at the energy and bravery of the competitors.